tried filming this a couple of times, but it hasn't really worked out. So this is going to be just a quick walkthrough of what my Notion app setup looks like and how I use it for my own functionality. As you guys probably know, since you follow me on this Tumblr, I am studying abroad, still in Busan, South Korea, so kind of setting up for my courses, which start tomorrow, and using what is very much new to me, a new productivity interface. Has been really cool, and I really, really like its functionality and customizability. So without further ado, we're just going to go ahead and start, and I'll explain as I go. So this is my dashboard. This is like my default page when it opens. As you see, I did a lot of customizing. This is what I look like all the time. And here is just sort of where I start out. So these cards here are basically what is called on the app a block. It's basically a widget, and I'm able to kind of customize sort of what I want to be in here. So I chose to do a to-do section and an upcoming events section for each course. This is basically where I'm going to put all of my homework assignments and any upcoming quizzes, exams, or projects. And then I'll have the professor's website or the course's website here, and then the professor's email there. Those are properties that I added. You can also add all of this good stuff. You can assign it to someone, you can do a formula, add a checkbox, have some files or media there, do a date, that kind of thing. And you can then name them whatever you want, and delete and duplicate and add as you would like. And those sort of apply to all of those here. And then, as you can see here, I actually have things to do related to my dorms and making sure all my scholarship money transfers and that kind of thing. So after that, you can see that I have an image here that I downloaded for free off of Unsplash, which is where I get all of my cover photos from as well. And then I have links to all of my notes databases, as well as my academic calendar. And then just a cute little quote. So the appeal of Notion specifically is sort of the commands it has. And one of the commands it has is the ability to link pages. So I will do a quick example of what I mean. So as you see, when I clicked here, it says type / for command. So if I wanted to just type out some notes, I could say, hi there. But if I wanted to, let's say, link a page, I could click that / there, and then you have so many options. You have some formatting things, but you can also link to an existing page. You can mention someone, you can insert a date or a reminder, make tables, galleries, all of that good stuff, upload files, and sort of work with other apps as well. So if I wanted to link a page, I could just click page, link to an existing page, then I have all these pages here that I can link to. So that's sort of cool. You can use that as a table of contents. I'm going to go ahead and lock the page. So if we go ahead and look at my anatomy and medical terminology page, you can see that it's just a basic setup here in preparation for my courses. I have all of my databases or my notes pages this way, where I have a syllabus page, for instance, and I have it tagged, plenty of tag options. I put in the lecture date and the chapter that it pertains to, and then I have just the syllabus here in this one, and then a link to the textbook as well. So if I take you, if I go back to my default page, you can see that if I go to my genetics page, which I was just working on my pre-lecture notes, you can sort of see all of the tags here and all the options here, and it'll sort of explain a little better how I'm using Notion. So same thing with the syllabus. I also have a link to a textbook here. So this is a syllabus for the genetics course, and then I have embedded a link to the textbook just because I didn't want such a massive PDF file in here. And so that's sort of just a pure reference page. I also have a supplementary resource reference page. It just has a couple of YouTube videos in it, and so that's why it's labeled supplemental resources and all chapters. And then if you look at this is a good example of what my notes will be looking like. So you can see already that it's pre-lecture notes. It has active recall questions as well as scoping information, and it's related to chapter 1. I will have the course website here and the date of the lecture here, just for reference as well. So the first thing you will see on my notes are, the whatever chapter or whatever section or concept I'm studying. I'll have the textbook or the text related to it right here embedded in. Of course, you can make this take up the whole page, but I wanted it to take up about a quarter or half page, which is kind of what I got here. Then I have my objectives as a to-do list, which I can of course reorder if I wanted to, or edit, change the colors, all that good stuff. And then I have my key terms, concepts, and people, which is getting kind of long, and this is only a few pages in. And then I just have my chapter 1 notes in bullet form, as well as I've embedded that same video you saw in the supplemental resources page for videos. I have that one here just because this is the chapter it's related to, and it's related to the information that's right above it. So once I finish this video, I'm actually going to continue these notes right below this video. And as I write out my notes, I do my active recall questions, which will then be composed into one active recall document for each exam and then the final exam. And so sort of the appeal of Notion is having the ability to combine all these resources into one page. For making notes and reviewing notes for chapter 1, there's no reason why I need to do anything other than be on this one page. I have some supplemental review materials, I have my notes, I have the textbook, and I have access to other reference materials, such as, when I know the course website. And so that's sort of what that's going to be like. And as I go on, this list of course will get longer, but it'll still be very much organized through all of these tags, which I think is really cool and really important. And so if you go back to my dashboard, you can see that that's basically how I have all of these set up. And then I have my academic calendar, of course, which is, as you can see in this description I put, is just for exams, quizzes, and study sessions, or group studying and projects and things of that nature. I don't like to combine my academic and personal calendars at all. So ultimately, this page is home base. I'm working a little bit more on the aesthetics. I feel like I should have some more stuff here. I just changed these colors and these icons and everything, which I'm really happy about. And I got all of my cover photos here from Unsplash, which is, a free resource for anyone who needs photos. So that kind of helps with the customizability, but I need some other things as well. But as you can see here, this is a really nice platform. It's the only one I plan on using this whole semester, and I'll keep you guys updated if that's something you want to hear, but I'm pretty certain that it'll be, great for keeping all my notes together, keeping them organized, and having a little bit of aesthetics with that as well. Let me know if you want any other information. Hopefully I'll remember to put the links to download this desktop app on Mac as well as Windows, and then there's also an iOS app as well. And let me know if you also use it, or if you have any photos of your dashboard that you want to share.